everybody. What's up? Welcome to The Naked Truth. Trisha Hershberger here. Sorry, I actually have to be naked if we're going to go ahead and do this. I know I seem a little bit lackluster today. I've taken a one-way ticket to Procrastination Station. It's really late on Tuesday night. Usually I film these Monday nights or early in the evening on Tuesday so that I have time to edit them and stuff before they release Wednesday morning, but not this time because I waited to the last second. But before we talk about procrastination, let's go ahead and thank the Naked Army vloggers who sent in their own Naked Truths last week. P.S. There were so many of you that wanted to talk about animals that I did not get a chance to watch them all. I'm about halfway through, so if I haven't gotten to yours yet, please be patient. That's Cameron Cavaja, Hannah Pat, Dominic Huram, Nicholas Chrisan, Colin Grant, El Pollo, Christopher, Prescott and Kristen, Carly, Lawrence, Jenny, Allie, Kenny, Gracie, James, and Cheryl. Thank you guys all so much for being a part of the Naked Army community and also for telling me about your animals. Bernie's doing well, in case anyone wants to know from last week's Naked Truth. As you can see the bed behind me, I still do have Bernie and little baby Sammy and my two cousins staying with me. So it's been really fun. And that's part of what helped me procrastinate making this video. The other part is just, I don't know, there's a cute baby and there's a dog in my house. And I also took out the trash and did the dishes and answered emails that I needed to get to. And pretty much everything other than making this video. So then I was like, you know what the hell? I'm just going to do it on procrastination. In fact, Nate gave me that idea joking around. He was like, you should just do it on procrastination, procrastinator. And I was like, hey, that's a great idea. So I've determined, I did a little bit of research like I always do before these, and I've determined there are two ways to deal with procrastination. Oh, and Nate's not the only one who gave me the idea. Also, Saber Lily asked me as a future topic suggestion, could you do one about quelling procrastination? And so what I was saying is I did my research on procrastination, and you can either quell procrastination or you can use it. That's what I found. So if you decide that you want to fight procrastination, then it's important to realize that psychologically, procrastination does not mean poor time management skills. It's actually more of an emotional state. So it's just like, I don't feel like doing it. Not that I didn't manage my time wisely and now it's at the very end. It's just, I don't feel like doing it. Maybe I'll feel like doing it later, so I'm just going to put it off. And then you feel guilty about putting it off, and then you really don't feel like you're in a mood to do whatever it is. And this goes for writer's block or, whatever type of procrastination you're dealing with. And it's kind of this vicious cycle. So how do you kick the cycle? So if you decide you do want to fight the procrastination and work through it, there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can, there was one site I saw that recommended journaling your emotions that are in the way and then releasing them. Like if you're feeling sad, then write down that you're feeling sad, acknowledge it, and then go watch a sad movie, cry it out, and come back and do your work. Sorry, that clap was probably very loud. I realized it was right near the microphone. But that's one thing to do. That's not what I chose to do because I feel like that's kind of like telling someone who is, really sad or depressed that just cheer up is like saying, oh, just work through it. I don't know that would work for me. They recommended that. Other things that you can do is, convince yourself that you'll feel better when you actually get it over with, which is true. And that works a little bit for me sometimes when I'm facing something I don't want to do, that, once it's done, then I'll feel so much better. And that's cool. I prefer to try to convince myself that it's not work, it's fun, which is actually what I did for this video. I was like, well, if I do it on procrastination, because that's what I'm actually feeling right now, then it's not going to feel like work. It's just going to be talking to you guys, and that's cool, and that's what made me be like, yes, I'm gonna do this. That being said, I still took a really long shower before I sat my butt in this chair to do this vlog. Oh, and also, if you're gonna fight it, it helps to have other people give you deadlines, because you'll break your own deadlines before you'll break somebody else's. So knowing that I have to deliver this vlog, because there's so many of you guys out there that are awesome enough to watch these, knowing that I have to do it for you makes it way better. So that's all if you're going to fight procrastination. If you are going to use procrastination, follow me on this one. It's important to realize that procrastination doesn't mean that you're not doing anything. You're actually getting a lot of things done. When you're procrastinating, it just means you're prioritizing, and whatever your highest priority thing is, you don't want to do it. So you'll keep doing all the things below it in order that you don't have to do the top most important thing. So I read an article on something that the author called structured procrastination, and it was basically saying trick yourself into thinking there's some really high priority task that doesn't really have a deadline. And if it doesn't ever get done, that's totally okay. Trick yourself into thinking there's that task, and then you'll be excited for and willing to do and motivated to do all the things underneath it that maybe you wouldn't be motivated to do otherwise. So you're using your procrastination to your advantage. And I thought that was really funny. And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that's true. Tonight I answered emails. I did the dishes. I took out the trash and emptied all the trash cans. I played with the baby. I did all these different things that are chores that I still needed to do. I just in my head deemed them less important than making my Naked Truth vlog tonight. So they were easier to do in my mind than doing this vlog. So that was a really interesting take on it too. So my question for you guys is, how do you deal with procrastination? If you want to answer that in your own Naked Truth vlog, you can do that by sending the link to me using the About section of this channel and the For Business Inquiries link. That's how you can email it straight to me. Or you can leave a comment in the comment section below. And please suggest future Naked Truth topics. I've got a running tally that I put them all into. So sometimes I'll pull one from a while ago, and sometimes I like something new and fresh. So make sure to suggest a topic for a future Naked Truth. And thank you guys all so much for watching. See you soon.